Gareth, good evening to you. Welcome to the Sky Ball. Better explain to us what Fighting Cocks is first.
It's the Fighting Cock, mate. It's a podcast that I run with a few mates. It's called the Fighting Cock.
Very good.
And it's a weekly podcast, and it comes out. So if you want to check it out, it's thefightingcock.co.uk. That website launches on Friday, by the way. If not, you can find it on iTunes.
Oh, lovely. That's great. What's your first broadcast going to actually tell the Tottenham faithful?
Well, no, we're actually 8 episodes in at the moment, so it's going pretty well. But we basically, I personally end up moaning about Harry Redknapp most of the time, and the way he kind of, his relationship with the Spurs fans. But we've got a varied bunch of people, and we talk about everything really, what goes on in the week, about how we've been getting on, and that, the rest of that sort of thing.
Gareth, would you pleased that you kept Modric, or would you rather that you sold him and got 40 million quid and had someone there that really wants to play for the club?
You got that spot on, really. Personally, I don't think I'm reflective of most Spurs fans, but personally, I would have liked to see Modric gone. I want players that want to play for the club. I'd rather us, finish bottom of the league than have players that don't want to play for Spurs. The shirt is always more important to me than any player that plays in it. And I feel disrespected by the way Modric, went about his business. He didn't put in a transfer request, but he might as well have done. He obviously doesn't want to play for us, and I don't really want to see him play. But that's generally how I feel. But again, it's not reflective of the way most Spurs fans feel.
Just to tell you, Gareth, the cat's just gone behind the curtain behind you there. I don't think it's up to mischief, is it? You'll rescue it later.
Is it lucky for some fighting oaks?
I've never seen a cat do a moon before. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is, absolutely, yeah. Oh, it's disappeared altogether now.
Have you thought of doing an interior design podcast while you're at it? Because that's quite a spectacular room you've got going on there.
Thank you very much. That's the missus, it's not me. Nothing to do with me.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's nothing to do with your taste in furniture. Listen, mate, thanks very much indeed for coming on. Time is very short, but it's lovely to have you on the Skype wall, and I'm sure we'll see you again very soon. You're going to be a monitor for Spurs for us this season at Sports Night Live. Thank you very much indeed. And remember, have a listen to what's going on at Spurs with Gareth from Fighting Cock, which is a podcast which deals with Spurs issues. Right, go on, mate.
Finally, we've had a few tweets in.